In this video, we're going to be diving in and breaking down every bit of Modern Warfare 2 gameplay that's been teased so far, as there is a surprising amount of it ahead of the full multiplayer and Warzone reveal this Thursday at COD Next in LA. Now, I will be attending this event in LA and streaming Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer gameplay here on the channel, so be sure to subscribe with the bell if you have not already. But our first gameplay teasers are all focused on AI. However, within the sneak peek, we get to see at least 3 different multiplayer maps and what I believe is our very first look at a portion of the DMZ/Warzone 2 map. The very first gameplay shot here shows an enemy on the top of the stairs with a huge building in the distance with a sign suggesting it's part of a mall. From my opinion, this map does not look like a multiplayer map. This looks far too open, which leads me to believe that this could be footage from DMZ, the secret third mode of Modern Warfare 2, rumored to be similar to Escape from Tarkov. We see the player using what looks to be an AK-74U, but I'm very confident that this is in fact the AK-47 converted into the AK-74U. Now, we saw this conversion within Modern Warfare, but this seems to be a much more advanced version, which for all we know could just be a blueprint, but it looks a lot more convincing of an AK-74U than I've ever seen. This is the first new weapon that we've seen from all of the gameplay teased over the last month or so. As we see here through the rest of the gameplay, the real focus is on the fact that they have really advanced how the AI system is going to work in this game, where the AI are going to actually care about their life and move and behave in ways which are a lot more realistic to what you'd see in real life. Examples shown of enemies tripping up as they're trying to run towards cover. Other instances where the AI will literally turn around and run away. We get some demonstrations of how the AI are going to use the environment, where we have pillars here which show that these are things that the AI is aware of and can use at any point if the situation arises. Now, it is most impressive near the end where we see just how this Marine moves. The way that it searches and then sort of swivels its gun downwards and then up is very realistic to how modern military Marines would move. As you can see, they've just taken a lot of care and attention into making everything seem as smooth and as realistic as possible, really one-upping what they did in Modern Warfare 2019. They've also emphasized that this incredible AI technology will be within all modes of Modern Warfare 2, so you can expect this within campaign, multiplayer, Warzone, where there's rumored to be AI strongholds, and of course, rumored DMZ mode. Within this gameplay, as you obviously notice, we get a very brief look at the new tactical sprint. We see 2 clips here, one where the character is just normal sprinting and then when they're tactical sprinting, and it does look to be a little bit faster than it does in Modern Warfare 2019. They have mentioned that they have reworked the combat mechanics where we'll no longer have that tactical slide sprint that everyone loves to do. Instead, there'll be a dolphin dive if you hold down the crouch button. It'll be really interesting to see how that's all going to work and how different that tactical sprint slide play is going to be. And of course, we can't gloss over the fact that we see a few different multiplayer map environments. That first one, which I believe is a DMZ, Warzone 2, or even maybe a Spec Ops map, just based on how big it is. The second map we get to see in 2 different shots of gameplay, which is a really bright outdoor sort of oil rig style map, where we again get to see that AI on full display. Everything we've seen so far has been pretty bright and colorful. Now, this next gameplay teaser takes us to Farm 18, one of the multiplayer maps in the beta. That's a spiritual successor to Shoot House, but a much larger map. Within this gameplay teaser, we get to see the M4A1, of course, aiming down sights. It looks absolutely amazing. This is an interesting gameplay teaser as it gives us a little idea as to how the audio is going to sound in the game and the improvements that have been made there. They've improved the 3D directionality so you can really work out on where exactly footsteps are coming from. Here's a little preview on what footsteps sound like in Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer. Let me know what you think. Of course, we can't judge simply from a 5-second clip, but that gives us a little idea. You can really hear absolutely everything. If that's good or not, I guess we'll find out. Let's dive into even more Farm 18 gameplay, where we have the M4A1 in full sight. But here, we get to see a little bit more of an overview of the multiplayer map itself and all of the environments around it. It looks like a very, very detailed map. Again, quite colorful, although covered in a lot of vegetation, which looks like it's been there for quite a while, with the main middle part of the map containing that Shoot House inspired area which everyone loves so much. I'll pay close attention to when the M4A1 is actually shooting, as that's the only time we see this gun shoot, and it looks like it has quite a lot of recoil, a lot more than what we saw in Modern Warfare 2019. That thing is really kicking, and it's hard to know for sure if that's exactly what it's going to be like, or it's just the fact that it has no attachments. But I guess we've only got a few days to really find out what exactly is going on with this recoil. In terms of multiplayer footage, that's all we have, but we do have more gameplay of Modern Warfare 2 from its campaign. This first clip is called Strike, and well, you gotta hear it for yourself.
Got a heli incoming.
Right on time.
On Warzone.
Firstly, the graphics look absolutely incredible in this short snippet, but we are playing as Ghost, and that's right, he is talking to none other than Shepard. Really, really exciting stuff. I want to know what's going on there, but let's jump to this next clip, which is called Close Air.
Narcoland, cartel protection. Cool visual.
07, copy. Danger close.
Oh man, it is so good seeing Soap McTavish and the AC-130 making its return, as this is captioned Danger Close, which confirms that there is going to be gunships in this game. We can very much assume that there will be gunships in multiplayer. Isn't it fantastic just to see so much of the campaign ahead of the multiplayer? The fact the marketing is pushing the campaign so hard makes me believe that this is going to be a really good campaign. The graphics on that final moment where we see the vision from the AC-130 looks ridiculously good. Here is another short clip called Backstabbed.
This way. We're going for Sin Nombre.
Expect resistance. On me, so.
This one gives me heavy Sicario vibes, and you can tell they were influenced by that for the direction of this game, but it's just so good seeing Ghost pushing through, and the climax of this mission involving you jumping off a really tall mountain into a waterfall. That gives me Modern Warfare 2 vibes, and I absolutely love it. Let's look at the next clip, which is Tower.
One of these missiles hit the city, people are gonna die.
We have a hostage situation. Stay on point.
Copy. We're moving.
You're clear to engage.
Now, oh my god, the colors from this mission, just the whole scale of it, scaling down a building, is absolutely incredible. I'm happy that this is a Captain Price-led mission, as that's what we love Modern Warfare for, and this looks to be a really memorable mission. I mean, just the moment of the city, the lighting, the detail in this mission, it is just absolutely next level graphic-wise, and some parts of this look like real cinematic shots from a movie rather than a game. How could we have a Modern Warfare game without not having a mission like All Gillied Up, which is apparently exactly what we're getting as we see this final shot here with Soap in a ghillie suit. I absolutely can't wait. Now, if like me, you're itching for more gameplay, then you really don't have long to wait, as again, the COD Next event is Thursday at 5:30 p.m. UK time, which is going to be 9:30 a.m. for those on the West Coast, 12:30 p.m. for those on the East Coast. And it will be the full COD Next event, revealing multiplayer as well as the next iteration of Warzone and Warzone Mobile, and then we'll have multiplayer gameplay live here on the channel. It would be streamed straight from the event, where I'll be playing against dozens and dozens of other content creators, and it's going to be an incredible time. It's been really great on the lead up to this that Infinity Ward has teased us with so many bits and pieces of gameplay, especially from pretty early pre-alpha builds of the game, but it still looks really good thus far. We're able to judge everything when it comes to the weapons, the maps, the modes, the perks, the gunsmith system, everything else in just a few days time. But let me know what you think of everything seen so far for Modern Warfare 2. Are you excited for it? Are you impressed visually? Be sure to give you guys all of the rundown, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out, and I'll catch you for that live stream in just a few days.